basically I'm in family business. But in family business you always have, whenever issues come up, we usually find someone who knows the system. You hire them and they help you out. But as they help you out, you find that you're in trouble. You're paying for service and you find you're in trouble. And that's why I decided one time I found that we were in trouble. We have a business and they were assessing us, and I felt I didn't even understand what they were talking about. I'd been to school and I thought I understood a lot. I thought I could read up something and I could begin to understand basics. But when it came to the assessment, it was a new language, and I had to find someone again. And finding someone again, I decided this time I must go along with the person who's helping us and get to a level where I could understand. I could help the business by understanding all the concepts. Because the last time someone helped us, I think he filed 0 returns for five years, I think, and so we got into trouble. So that is why I was driving along. I saw the sign and I decided, okay, let me join. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot about taxation. I've learned a lot about business models. I've learned a lot about which businesses are taxed, such as I'm in also farming. And I've learned where to go when I need to learn more. I'm not quite sure what else, but rental income is also something that while I was listening to this course, I noticed the family was going through the same thing. There was a business and then there was a rental IRA came about rental tax, yes. And at the same time, everyone in the family was saying, but we pay the tax, because the property tax, right? Why are we paying again? Yeah. So we went through that process, and then as I was listening to this course, I was also learning how the percentages, as soon as you already gave us then property tax came back and we, because of the URA. So I learned a lot during that process, how they work together. I can't say I know everything, but I know now that I feel confident that I can look things up as I need to. And being old, I might not remember all the percentages or anything, but I know where to go. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much.
That's quite insightful.
Yeah,
when you operate in some sort of a business, and you engage in some sort of transaction that interests you, you're safe knowing. And also, now that you have a school alumni you belong to, I hope you guys keep the groups, so that you just ask, I'm faced with this, what can I do in real time? And I'm hoping all of you belong to our group, our mainstream group called the Tax Clinic. You don't? Wow. Oh, there is one there.
Yes,
okay.
we are added.
No, some of the students were not added. What happens in that group is, like I said, tax study is endless, yeah? So I want to be first with a challenge. There we just give free tax knowledge. We have a lot of entrepreneurs there, previous students, everybody. So every time somebody asks a question, I answer it almost in under a minute. Even if I'm driving, I'm very interested in that group. Why? Because I feel like I'm helping somebody alongside many other people. Last week, I think, was it last week, Arafat? Where somebody was asking about about the rental income and the rent income. You were on a group, right? Yeah, so she asked it, and I felt like it was an opportunity.
The one where they were leasing the land.
Yes, yes. So you realize that maybe that might never be taught in class. But when tax conversations come up, they unearth so many things. Like I said, this tax law is huge. This is not even just it. There are so many contributors to the law because it's an implementing body. There's somewhere where these laws originate. Okay? So when we talk about the exempted entities under the Free Zones Authority, we have the Free Zones Act that form where the implementers take a decision and put in place an implementing body that facilitates such, and then these are passed into tax law to govern the operations. So all the things we're talking about have an origin. Now when somebody asks a question, it gives us an opportunity to now track that particular issue backward. But trust me, when those conversations are ongoing and you read those texts, yeah, you will learn a lot. So interest yourself in joining that group and then keep your student classes. These meetings you've made are going to be your strongholds. I may not be as close as her to you or him to you. You understand? But even when we graduate, just keep your corners. Keep your friends. That's how we've been able to strive that. If you studied about tax, you're going to call her. What's your name?
Portia.
Yes, you're going to call Portia. There's this thing. I saw you understood. You said you understood this. How can I handle? And then she will say, yeah, exactly. Before you know it, you become scholars. And tax is in Uganda. If you want to survive in Uganda, like they say, there are two things that you can't dodge. Tax and death. Now in Uganda, you must know tax to be alive. Alive means tax looks at your form of survival. Because when you have a business and you don't know taxes, it's crazy. You can feel like the country hates you.